Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm going to talk to you a little bit today regarding a question that was asked of me. Someone wrote in and asked if I felt pain when I connect with spirit, like when spirit energies pull in, if they died from an illness which caused a lot of pain, will I feel that pain? No, I never feel pain. Spirit energies don't have the ability to make me feel pain. I call myself a little bit of a medical intuitive, and of course there was only one true medical intuitive that ever lived, and that was Edgar Cayce. If there's any more out there like him, I haven't heard about them, but he was a true medical intuitive, and you can read about him online. Amazing, gifted individual. He also had the ability, he could put a book under his pillow before he would go to bed at night, and when he woke up in the morning, the entire book he retained the entire book. So he was truly a very gifted by God individual. So in no way do I feel, when people say, oh, I'm medical intuitive, again, I'll say to them, no, there was only one true medical intuitive, and that was Edgar Cayce. But I do say that I'm a little bit, and there are many out there like me, a little bit of a medical intuitive when it comes to doing readings. So for me, when a spirit energy steps in, when I'm doing a reading for someone, if their loved one steps in, very often they'll make me feel a sensation inside or outside my body of what was most affected before they passed. So in other words, if somebody passed from, let's say, a problem with their stomach, maybe a stomach cancer, I will feel a sensation inside or outside my body around the stomach area, kind of like a feather-like sensation. That's it. Nothing more than that. So, when I see the charlatans out there, somebody will go for a reading and they'll say, oh, how did your father die? Oh, he died from a heart attack. And the medium will go, oh, yes, and I feel such pain in my heart. And, first of all, they shouldn't ask you who you want to connect with. A true medium will be able to bring in the correct information for you. So questions, no medium should ask a lot of questions. The people can ask the questions, and the medium should supply the answers. That's the way it works. But again, I'll feel a little bit of a sensation inside or outside my body. And that's a gift that was given to me. And I love that gift because it gives them a piece of evidence. Of course, what we tend to do with our loved ones when we lose them is we remember them, their last, how they looked right before they passed. We always seem to remember most of the scene when they last left us, the death scene. I don't like to use the word death because death means, or dying means, an end to something, and Spirit always says that's not a good word because a person never does die, because the spirit does live on, the spirit is eternal. But anyway, I'm getting off the path a little bit, so I'm going to try to bring it back again. Okay, so for me, I feel a little sensation. They don't have the ability to make me feel any pain, but it's a good identifier for me. It's another piece of evidence which will validate for the person who comes to me for a reading that I am in fact connecting with their loved one. But then of course we always tend to remember that last scene of when we lost our loved one, and we don't want that scene to always play over and over again in our minds. So what I try to do is I try to paint their loved ones back to life, as the wonderful Reverend Janet Nohavec taught me and many others like me. And we try to help their loved ones who come to see us, help them understand that they're wonderful now, and they're living in a beautiful place, and they no longer have any sense of pain, and they don't deal with the worries and the strains that they had in the physical sense, that they really are enjoying life in the spiritual sense, and very happy and content where they are. Okay, so I just wanted to touch base a little bit and answer that question, because I don't ever want people to believe that spirit energy has the ability to make us feel any pain. They do not. Again, they do not have physical bodies, and they don't have powers over there to make us feel any sense of discomfort or pain in any way. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, and as always, I leave you in God's love and light.